Hello peeps and welcome back, and I don't know why I talk with my hands like this. Maybe I should start over again. Hello peeps, today I've got another taste test for you because today I finally got my hands on these and these and these and these. Basically a lot of this, pun intended. So these have recently launched in the UK, and this is now the first time I've managed to get hold of all of them. I think they're available on Ocado and in Holland and Barrett as far as I know, but they have been sold out pretty much everywhere. So I had to run around to a couple of different places to get them all and to also give them a try. So I've not tried any of these so far, but I've seen some reviews and I could not give these a try. So first of all, let me show you all of the different products. There are actually 4 different versions. The first one is a plant-based bacon. So these are plant-based bacon rashers. I've tried a couple of vegan bacons over the last couple of years, but there were never really any good ones there. So far I like making my own rice paper bacon the most, but these look very good on the back of the packaging, so I'm hopeful. So these come in these packs of 120 grams, and it also says high in protein, vitamin B12, iron, and proudly GMO free. 24 grams of protein per 100. That's actually quite decent for a vegan product. But yeah, we're gonna give this a go. The other things I'm gonna try are all vegan versions of chicken. So this is the plant-based Tikka chicken pieces, and this is already pre-flavored. And this comes in 140 grams. As it says on the packaging, ooh, ridiculously high in protein. Let's see if that's true. 21.7, less than the other one, but it's ridiculous anyways, isn't it? Then we've got these chicken pieces. These are sea salt and black pepper pieces. Let me see if these are also ridiculously high in protein. Yeah, they're ridiculous too. And 22.7 grams of protein per 100, which is also pretty decent. And then last but not least, I also have these plant-based goujons, or however that is pronounced.
Hello.
So they're basically kind of like chicken nuggets, vegan chicken nuggets if you ask me. Same as the other two, it says ridiculously high in protein, but however these have a little bit less. They've only got 18 grams of protein per 100, but it's also a bigger pack. It's a 300 grams pack, so you're definitely gonna get a decent amount of protein from this. So I don't really know where to start. I think we're gonna make a start with these ones. So these need to go into the oven. For best results from chilled, preheat the oven to 190 or 180 degrees for fan assisted and cook for 7 to 10 minutes. That's quite quick. All of these products, by the way, are not suitable for freezing because I tried to check that up front, because once I finally found them in store, I kind of planned to buy like a whole bunch and just keep them in the freezer. But well, technically I don't even know if I like it yet, so it was probably good that it's not freezable. But anyways, let's get into the kitchen and let's get cooking. Hi. Hi. Welcome to my kitchen. So I think for time reasons, I'm just gonna prepare multiple ones at the same time. As these need to go into the oven, these goujons, I'm just gonna pop them in the oven whilst I'm cooking something else on the top. That's the plan. Ooh, they do smell very well seasoned. Kind of cheesy, but it does smell good. All right, so this is what these good fellas are looking like. They look pretty decent, good size. I love how they're not all the same shape. Let's pop these in the oven. In the meantime, I think the next thing I'm gonna open is these plant-based rashers. Here we go. So I'm not too sure how these are gonna be. They kind of look like typical seitan slices pretty much. This is what they look like on the packaging. So I kind of hope they turn into that. I don't think they kind of smell like bacon, but it's been a while, so your girl can't tell. They do smell kind of like this typical smoky kind of smell that usually like mock meat has. Let's not judge it on appearance and smell. Let's just pop this in a pan and then see where the magic happens. So here we have the sea salt and black pepper chicken. Alrighty, all of the products prepared now. I do have to say I'm super excited about this one because it looks pretty legit and it smells pretty legit, but I kind of feel that we should leave that at the very end. I got so excited actually I made the entire pack after the first batch, so I think that speaks for itself. I'm gonna try some of the other pieces. So I think I'm gonna start with the least flavored one. So these are the salt and black pepper. So this is what these are looking like. I do have to admit, when I opened the pack, it kind of smells a little bit like feet. I'm glad that smell has kind of gone away, and it does kind of smell like chicken. Oh wow. That texture is just crazy. It literally even falls apart like chicken. That texture is really insane. It just tastes like chicken. The seasoning of this with like sea salt and black pepper is literally, it's really plain. I probably wouldn't eat it on its own because, to be honest, I don't even taste much salt or much black pepper, but I guess it's just like the plainer version so you can use it in your own creations. That texture, I've never eaten anything like this. Well, at least nothing that I could make at home, and any product that has never been this good, so that's crazy. I'm gonna go over for the, was it Tandoori spice? Tikka, it was Tikka. They definitely smell really nice, but they're very similar as like the other chunks, just with flavoring on top. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, the seasoning on this is so good. It's not spicy. I was kind of thinking it smelled as if it could be spicy, but it's not spicy at all. And this texture with this seasoning on top is so good. I'm glad that it's not too spicy because I don't handle spice very well, so like this, if you like it spicy, you can probably, I don't know, just add some sriracha or some chili or anything like that on top. So I'm going to go over to the vegan goujons. This is what they have turned out as, so they're nice and golden. I really like that they're not all the same shape and not all the same size, but yeah, they've turned out nice and crispy. I'm gonna try one on their own. Oh, really crispy, definitely. I really like how crunchy they've turned out. The texture inside is good, very similar to the other pieces. I kind of thought they would be a little bit more seasoned though. They're very plain, to be honest. A little bit dry as well, so I kind of feel I would probably dip them to something. I mean, this is, how do you eat chicken nuggets? You dip them, right? You don't just eat them on their own, so. That's the stuff. Now off to the one that I'm definitely most excited about, though all of these other ones have actually been pretty good. Ta-da! So I have to say, this looks absolutely incredible. So it seems to have like gone really crisp around the edges like bacon normally does. The only thing that's probably different between these and actual bacon is that it doesn't seem to have as many streaks, but hey, if it tastes the part, that I don't mind about that. Which one shall we go with? Wow. This is like a perfect combination between crunchy and soft and chewy. They've definitely gone all out on the smoky flavour in this one, but it tastes good. And the texture, with the crispy edges around it, it actually reminds me of pork cracklings, which is quite weird because I've never in my life eaten any, but it just tastes, and the texture is like I always imagined that would be. It's not as salty as I thought it was going to be, or like as I remember actual bacon to be, but I guess this is always something that you can add on the top if you wanted it to be more salty. But I have to say, the texture of this is simply amazing, and it is probably the best vegan bacon I've ever tried anywhere. It's just so good. What is this magic? Before I was vegan, I used to have this really weird habit of eating pancakes, banana, bacon, and maple syrup. And I've got the feeling this could be really good, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Definitely can't even speak anymore. Give these a go. These are so good. No wonder it was sold out everywhere. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna be going off and finishing the rest of these. See you in the next one.